Every year, the cities that we serve, which are 7 in number, gives us their students, and in return, we give them outstanding graduates. These graduates are job ready. Today, we're going to meet some local leaders and business owners in the cities that we serve. First up, the city of Rancho Cucamonga. We're in the beautiful city of Rancho Cucamonga and Angel Jewelers. Let's go see Liliana. Hello.
Good morning, Dr. Shannon.
Good to
Welcome
see you
back.
again. You know, when I was here last time,
Yeah.
I bought a necklace for my wife for an anniversary present.
Yes.
And she told me I have to go back.
Definitely. I'll be happy to assist you to find that right piece. In-house, we have an inventory that, as you know, these are exclusive designers here in our shop. Within 20, 25 miles from us, no one else has it.
Wow.
And that's an important key of making ourselves unique.
Well, tell me about your story and why you thought education was something important for you.
I was born and raised in Cali, Colombia. I was the first one in my family to leave our country in the pursuit of a better life. With no knowledge of the language, $25 in my pocket, I came here.
Wow.
And started in 1987 with a little repair booth at the indoor swap meet in Pomona. In 1989, we opened doors here in the city of Rancho Cucamonga, has been here since then.
Well, how did Chaffey connect with you? I'm just curious, you know?
Chaffey is key. Once we started growing again, I knew I had to go to school and learn English. Chaffey was right around the corner, great reputation. The professors really encouraged me to continue my business education. There were some times, Dr. Shannon, that I couldn't wait to leave the classroom, go to my shop and start analyzing the situation. How can I make it better? How can I improve the business? And today, 2018.
Look at your shop now. This is awesome. I'm in love with this.
Thank you. I am in love with this.
Well, it sounds like you're much involved in so many organizations, the local businesses, as well as the non-for-profits.
Yes.
And one is OPARK. Tell me about OPARK and your involvement with OPARK.
OPARK is a non-profit organization that support, educate, and find jobs for adults with mental and physical disabilities. The service that I offer is just the path, the platform that connect me with people. And then at the end, what brings really the fulfillment is to give back. Yes. To go outside these doors and be a part of things that are bigger than me, bigger than Angel Jewelers, that one day, part of the legacy. And I think what Chaffey has done, keeps doing, it's fundamental. Angel Jewelers will not be here today without what I learned at Chaffey.
Well, thank you so much. I learned so much about you and Angel Jewelers. But you know, my wife wanted me to make sure I did a little shopping.
There is a mission here today. Let's go shopping. It'll be my pleasure.
What a great visit. And now we're going to visit another alum in Chino Valley, Eric Hassanoff.
We're at Golden Empire Mortgage in Chino, California. My name is Eric Hassanoff, and I'm a senior loan officer and branch manager here. I grew up around Chino Hills and Chino, and I have my kids in school here, my church is here, my family's here. I'm part of the Chino Valley Chamber of Commerce, so everything pretty much that I do is centered around Chino and Chino Valley. So I made my way over to Chaffey because it was the closest college around. And what I didn't realize is that Chaffey actually offered a lot of courses that were very integral to my real estate career and getting the required courses that I needed to officially get my real estate broker's license. Living here in this city and knowing the effect Chaffey has had on the city, it's amazing. Everywhere I go, somebody is there, or somebody that I know is a former member of Chaffey or a Chaffey alum. There's 3 or 4 of them that are on a board with us at the Chamber of Commerce, and many of my Rotarians in my Rotary group are products of Chaffey as well. We're everywhere. One of the biggest unknown facts is that people can literally go enroll at Chaffey and within a couple of years, they can get out with a certificate or a degree, and they could be earning $60,000 to $80,000 that quick. So I think that's a huge financial impact on our local area. There's over 6,000 graduates, I believe, per year. And you got to think, like, all those 6,000 graduates, a lot of those kids are going to further their education. And most likely, once they further it even farther, they're still going to stay here. If we learn here, and grow our kids here, it just helps to reinfuse our local direct economy. So I think Chaffey is very important.
Now, let's head over to Fontana.
When I graduated from high school, I thought I wanted to be a police officer. And so I went to Chaffey College, took all of the police science courses, and in finishing up my second year there, I decided that I wanted to go into the church work. Got a degree in theology, and immediately went to work for several churches, always doing the business end of the church. I got a call one day that State Farm was on the phone, and I had been insured with Bernard Nelson. He was about to retire, and he had recommended to State Farm that they should talk to me about taking over the agency. I thought, well, I think I'll give it a try. I'll celebrate my 29th anniversary on October 1st of this year. I would imagine for about the last 10 years at least, we've always had somebody in our office that's in Chaffey. We've seen a difference as they progress. The longer they stay there, the more disciplined they become. They get better at their office skills. They get better at interacting with people. And they just become an overall better employee. Not just an employer. I'm president of the Chamber of Commerce, so I deal with just hundreds and hundreds of companies within our city. We have 408 manufacturers in the city of Fontana. 7,000 different companies call Fontana home. And Chaffey is that foundation. The Chamber of Commerce has really done an excellent job making sure that we're getting the workforce in the city that we want. And Chaffey, of course, brings in that element that we're getting the training that we need. And Chaffey's always been that piece that really brings it all together. I serve on 12 different boards and commissions. Probably my pride and joy is Miss Fontana, the largest pageant in California. It's a leadership program. Most of them go to Chaffey. Miss Fontana last year actually was a Chaffey student. Chaffey's just been an integral part of all that we do in our community. I think the city is benefiting. I think the business community is benefiting. I think it's nice to have a college in your town. It's nice to have that feel that it brings. We'd really be missing out if we didn't have that aspect of our community.
Follow me as we go to Ontario. I'm here in the great city of Ontario at Logan's Candy. Let's meet Jerry, the owner, and get some candy. Hello.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing well. Good to see you.
It smells awesome.
Well, always good eats and good smells here.
Oh man, I tell you what, I have a sweet tooth. So this is right in my alley.
We can take care of that. We've got everything you can imagine. Logan's has been in downtown since 1933, and in 1974, the original owner sold the store to a friend of my mom and dad's. So I went to work for them. I was actually in junior high school at the time. Another gentleman bought the store in '78, and then I worked for him for 4 years, and then I was going to Chaffey College at the time, working on my business major, and I used the store for many years for a number of my reports. I learned my bookkeeping skills, management skills, and things like that at Chaffey, and I was able to put them right into work here.
So he was talking about theory and practice.
Absolutely, yeah.
So you had to practice and you put the theory together.
Yes, yeah. And as I looked into it, I realized, I think I can make this store, take it and make it work, and I got the opportunity to buy it, and we've been running it ever since.
With the entrepreneurship spirit that you have, and tying it to your courses at Chaffey, we're going to make sure that other graduates can see what you're doing here and stay in this community. Logan's Candy is an iconic presence here in Ontario. You know, I've talked to folks, I've heard people, and the stories, it goes back to generations.
You know, being in downtown in Ontario for so many years, we get a lot of second, third generation. We get people coming in, and they said as kids, you know, my grandma brought me in when I was 4 or 5 years old, and I remember watching the candy cane making and that kind of thing. And now they're bringing their kids in, and sometimes their grandkids, so that's awesome to see. In fact, we have a lot of alumni from Chaffey that continue to come in here over the years. Big ties to Chaffey and the community down here, absolutely. You know, one thing I want to show you is that one of our tie-ins with Chaffey is we actually have a mold that we've done many years ago. We did for Chaffey College. I'm not sure if you've seen this or not, but we've got the college logo, and we can do that right there in chalk it for you. And the great thing about a small business like this is you get that hometown community. A lot of these people come in and we know their favorites. So you come in and we can just point out, oh, you're going to get a little bit of this today. And
So you know what their favorite candies are?
oh, absolutely. We try. We try our best. Sometimes they have a multitude of candies, but
Okay.
But yeah, you walk in the door, a lot of times you're like, are we going for the usual today? And,
I love it.
So,
I
yeah.
love it.
It's-
Well, since I'm here, my favorite candy is orange slices.
Oh, of course.
And I see you have some back there. And-
Well, here, I'm going to pour you out here and let you try a little sample of your favorite.
Okay.
See if you remember those are as good as you remember in the old days there. So,
Okay.
a taste. Oh, boy, that's a man loves his candy. I like that.
Oh my. This resonates in my heart and my head.
Very
Great.
good.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Thank you.
And now we're going to head to the city of Upland.
My name is Lena Lopez Bradley, and I have a private practice here in Upland called Lena Bradley Family Counseling. I provide couples counseling when they're struggling with communication issues and families when they're dealing with conflict. One of my favorite things that I get to do in my job is really see change happen for people. I get to see people's relationships grow. I love what I do. I don't envision stopping. I was born and raised here in the Inland Empire. I grew up in Ontario. I went to Chaffey High School, going to Chaffey College, going to UC Riverside. This community is my home. So when I decided to open up a private practice, an opportunity became available in Upland, and I just wanted to be where my home is and my community is. I believe Chaffey College plays a pivotal role in education for students in the Inland Empire. A lot of our families are low-income, underserved families. Having an option to attend Chaffey College does provide hope to students. You see their eyes, you know, a light spark in their eyes and think, I can do that? And say, yes, absolutely. Chaffey College was instrumental for me. When I heard about community college as a stepping stone, that really spoke to me. I do realize how much Chaffey has impacted myself personally, my ability to grow. I built my confidence there. I didn't see a lot of opportunity for myself. You have a fire in you, but you don't know your direction yet. You know, and you need somebody's help in your community, in your family, to kind of say, have you ever thought about this option? And that was Chaffey College for me.
Let's go to the city of Montclair. We're here at the Taco Man restaurant located in Ontario and the city of Montclair to meet Israel, the founder and entrepreneur who is an alumnus of Chaffey College. How you doing, Israel?
Good. How's everything?
Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
All right. This is something that I've been waiting all day for. Well, it's great to see you, Israel.
Great to thank you for having us here.
Taco Man.
Yes,
Man.
the Taco Man, yes.
I love how the sound, how do you come up with that, the name?
The THE, I think that makes it official, somewhat I thought, you know, I would be the Taco Man.
So you're the man.
I'm trying
with
to
the
be.
taco.
I'm trying to get there, with the, yeah.
But tell me about yourself. How did you get started?
I was born in Mexico City, which people consider the taco capital of the world.
The heart and soul.
That is it. I said, I love this taco product. How can I bring this to the States? Somewhere where there's music and people are laughing and talking, the food tastes much better. And I think that's where somewhat the term soul food, you know, it
Yes.
comes from the soul,
Yes.
and you enjoy the what you're eating is not just a piece of food. It's
Mexican soul food.
oh, it's exactly, you hit it right on the nail. I like that. Mexican soul food, yeah, that's what that is.
Yeah, okay.
You know, I started the catering business in right about college time at Chaffey. You know, I was getting the business side.
So you do the food side, but you know the business
The
side.
business side, correct,
Okay.
and that's what you got to open the books. You know, you
Yes,
got to start reading. It's very important to know that. And the business courses, I think think I feel to this day, I still remember a lot of the stuff.
Apply the theory
you have, yeah,
to the practice.
To the practice. There's a lot of other factors that go in. I think that's the best, most important part. A professor at the Chaffey College in Fontana, I think she's in a rancho, she asked me to speak at one of her business classes. It was a privilege for me to show them, hey, this is the other side of it, because this is the real side.
A statement that I've done it, you can do it too.
Oh yeah, definitely, yeah, and all of you can do it, yeah.
That's fantastic. Well, I think that is so meaningful for us because we're preparing for entrepreneurs for the future. And you're doing it by saying, hey, I'm an entrepreneur, I'm successful, you can do this as well. And you are living, breathing proof that can happen for you too.
Definitely.
That is awesome.
Definitely.
And we are a major investment in this community of $600 million annually. For every dollar invested in Chaffey, there's a $4 return.
Wow.
Because of our students, our faculty, our staff, we have that value, and you're contributing to that $600 million annually. So tell us how you've done that.
It's obligation, you know, a lot of people don't have the opportunity that I've had for myself. So I feel it's like a revolving door. 2 employees here, they have their kids that go to Chaffey College. This job was created through somebody that attended the same school that you're going to.
So you're creating jobs
Yes.
for others who can also create jobs later on for
Later
other
on,
people.
and it just keeps on.
And it keeps on spiraling
correct.
as part of the family.
Yes.
You know, I think it's admirable I know the old biblical statement about to whom much is given, much is required, and you're doing that.
I mean, funny you brought that up. That's come to my head a few times when stuff gets tough.
That's a hard thing, isn't it?
It has to be, yeah.
Well, Israel, you know, I rolled up one sleeve, but let me do the second sleeve. So now let's really dig down and eat some Mexican soul food.
Yes, let's do that.
Well, thank you so much.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you for coming.
The graduates and the story you've heard are prime examples of the hundreds of thousands of Chaffey alums who have impact on this local economy. It's through the business and industry leaders that we create for the future that makes Chaffey world class. It's together with our cities that we build the leaders of tomorrow.